The Wild's second open beta ran over 2 weekends in February prior to the game's release at the end of the month. For all intents and purposes, it was the same as the first beta, with the addition of the Gypsaros hunt, and of course the flagship hunt up against Arkveld, as well as the training area in the base camp. That of course means we've got full breakdowns and guides of all of the weapons. Here we're going to be looking at dual blades. I will also be doing a master guide of all 14 weapons. Check that out when it's up if you're interested in the others. If you enjoy my videos, you can join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more Monster Hunter guides. But honestly, just watching them is support enough as well. Introducing the one true anime weapon, complete with the Naruto run Date Bayo. We've got the dual blades. You have a basic set of attacks you can do with the triangle or Y button, chaining a string of 3 inputs for multiple attacks, and a couple of mobility strikes you can do with the circle or B button. These can mostly be entirely ignored because you're not going to be using them at all. 99% of the attacks that you execute with dual blades are going to be in demon mode. It's the same button inputs and same premise, but in demon mode they're actually useful rather than in your base neutral stance. Press R2 to activate demon mode, which whilst you're in, will steadily drain your stamina. Now your triangle attack combo string is actually excellent. This 3 input string actually deals some damage and builds up your archdemon gauge as you land your strikes. When that fills out, you get a nice damage boost. The circle combos once again propel you forwards, but this time it's a 3-hit combo string and it's actually decent. Use these to gap close or change position whilst also maintaining the offense. Once you've built up some gauge, you don't have to go into archdemon mode, but you can do. Pressing triangle and circle will initiate the blade dance combo, a powerful flurry of blows that sees the hunter plant their feet in the ground and unleash rapid slashes. This can be followed up with a further 2 blade dance combo inputs for a long winding flurry of blows. Each blade dance input will consume some demon gauge. What you can do instead after initiating the blade dance is you can press R2 to bounce between the demon flurry combo inputs and the blade dance combo inputs, adding another 2 attacks in the combo string, and each time you execute the demon flurry inputs you get a huge chunk of stamina back, countering one of the biggest downsides of dual blades and being in demon mode, all while unleashing a devastating, very powerful set of attacks. In focus mode, pressing R1 unleashes your focus strike, the turning tide, which sees the hunter lunge forward with both blades before jumping back off and hooking on with their hook slinger, friggin' Attack on Titan style, executing the heavenly blade dance across the length of the monster. An unbelievably flashy focus strike. If you dodge an attack at the last second, you will trigger a perfect dodge and activate a 10-second buff that makes your character glow blue. During this, some of your attacks will be transformed into more powerful versions, you'll do additional hits including during your dodge, and you generally get a damage increase as well. So as a very general rule of thumb, whilst using the dual blades, you're going to want to be in demon mode, you want your gauge filled so you've activated archdemon mode, and you want to try and get perfect dodges whenever you can. You'll notice some of the combo inputs do have a bit of modularity to them, in that they'll slightly alter depending on the direction you're holding your left stick. You'll notice this during the perfect dodge buff and when you're doing the blade dance and demon flurry combos. No offset attack, no blocking, it's all about your mobility and your dodging. And that's everything with the dual blades. It's actually a very simple weapon. Of course it can have a high skill ceiling like all of the weapons in Monster Hunter, but in terms of what it has to offer for complexity of combo inputs and stuff like that, it's very basic. Super fun though, and super anime. Give them a spin, let me know how you get on. As mentioned, I'm going to be covering all 14 of the weapons in a master guide and in these individual breakdowns as well. If you're interested in those, keep a lookout for them. Join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe if you want to catch more of my Monster Hunter videos. But until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Lands.